Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let It Die. We have a brand new update, mainly the My Hero, that's an anime, No More Heroes update. Fantastic anime, would highly suggest My Hero. Anyways, regardless, yes, we have a bunch of new things to talk about. They also did a live stream. I won't be showing that, but I'll just be talking about what they were talking about in that live stream. Essentially, sales. Some like, hey, Black Friday, you got some... Is that right? Or is it... Regardless, one of the days, which you'll clearly know, is you can buy a bunch of death metals for cheap and all those other things. Mostly all of it was tied to the PS4 stuff, though. You can't... It's not like that for PC, which is weird. Anyways, also, another one of the bigger things that I don't think they're exactly talking about, we'll see. But they've advanced the tower. So for those guys who do not know, and I kind of messed up on this, the Tower of Barbs, when the Escalator to Heaven happened, it wasn't infinite. It was hard locked to 100 levels. But quickly, I think it was 30 people have made it beyond that. So they decided to make more. So I think there's like 300 floors in total. We'll talk about that because that's something I want to talk about. They made a bunch of new floors for, 30 people. We'll talk about that in a minute. But anyways, let's not do that to ourselves. I'm tearing up. Also, I'm standing. You guys can see me jump maybe. It's also a bit laggy because, yeah, the webcam doesn't like when you move that much. But yes, standing. Don't know why I put so much emphasis on that. But year 2. What? 2 years of Tears contest. So now this is pretty interesting. I don't think I'll be participating, but essentially Let It Die is doing this thing where you can get there's like runner-ups. So there's first, second, third, and various different prizes. Yes, you guys can see that for the participation pass, you get 1 express pass, 1 day times 2, so you get 2 express day passes. Jesus Christ. For the third place, for honorable mentions, you will get 100 death medals. Pretty good. And the grand prize winner will be, of course, the 222 death medals. Neat. What the hell do you do to get access to this? Let's just read. The last 2 years have been an incredible journey, filled with bloody victories and soul-crushing defeats. Yes. Yes. It's time to share your pride, blood, sweat, and tears. In this very special event, new and veteran players alike are invited to submit their best or worst Let It Die moments using at 2 years of Tears and at Let It Die on social media. Make sure it's set to public. These submissions can be whatever your beautiful, twisted minds can dream of. Hikes? I'm probably gonna kick myself. Short stories, fan art, video clips, hell yes, all the things. I really hope fan art kind of wins, because I just feel like video, unless, I don't know. Anyways, there's some pretty cool fan art for Let It Die. Whatever you can come up with, we want to see. So the reason why I'm not participating in this is because, I don't think I should. I just don't think I should. There was one thing that, I kind of had in that, which is video clips. There was this video clip back in the day when I was climbing, and thank God it was around the time of resets for free, basically. But I got into the elevator, and when I was stepping into the elevator, my character was glitched, and he just wouldn't walk into it. He got clipped and held in place, and then I think an enemy came and walloped me in the back because I was running through the level. And I died in the elevator whilst I was in the animation finally getting in, because it slowed down, not completely stopped my character. It kind of was just slash, and then the character reacted to that force, pushing him forward, which pushed him into the elevator, but then my screen just went gray as I was riding down the elevator dying. That's the only clip that I thought maybe could be worth something, because it was one of those moments where I was like, what? Okay. Shit. But yes, if you guys have any clips that you guys have saved, any moments that you would like to share within a story, lie your ass off if you want, as long as it's funny and entertaining, I'm sure they'd love to hear it. If you want to write a story about lore about the Tower of Barbs, or experience through the eyes of a hater, or whatever, go fucking nuts and post it on their social media stuff if you so desire, for the chance of getting the medals and all the things. I really hope they do choose fan art, because I think just out of all mine things, I feel like fan art is the coolest in almost every case. Anyways, just because I'm so not talented in that department. Next up, no more Heroes collaboration. The main thing a lot of us are going to be dabbling in. Some would say the majority are going to be doing this thing. Okay. Senpai, the collaboration with the controversial cult classic No More Heroes is upon us. Controversial? I don't know, it's controversial. I just heard it was a lovely game. And for such an occurrence, we've prepared some pretty heavy stuff for you. Limited time event starts this month. It's already starting. And it ends, oh my god, next year. Sick. Sweet, actually. Sweet. Anyways, January 17th, I think that's it. That is. During the event, a blueprint for Triv's touchdown weapon, the beam katana, will be available at the vending machine in Hernia. Note, this item can only be purchased with death medals. That's not what I wanted to hear, but okay. Got it. Okay, anyways. I thought you could like get it to drop in blueprints in the TDM as well, but no, just the money. Okay, alright. Hopefully, if it's anything above 30, I'm probably out, because it's not actually strong, at least from the gameplay that I've seen. It isn't. It's like the machete, basically. Anyways, looks cool. I do enjoy No More Heroes, at least the aesthetic, and I'm hoping the armor is not attained that way. Anyways, to purchase the blueprint, you'll need to have an open slot in your inventory, yada yada yada. Great. Beam katana can be upgraded and uncapped. Upgrading the beam katana will not contribute to fun shot. I wonder if that was just a coding issue or if it's really easy to level up. Because if that's the case, then maybe the weapon's worth getting. If it's super easy to level up. Also, with the collab, wait, did it ever say that the armor? It just said the weapon, right? The beam katana will be available in the vending machine. What about the armor? Because the armor is like what everyone I think wants, because it's just like a really chill armor set that's not like busy. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the armor is like it turns pink and has a flower on the chest, and it's like a literal rose. And it's like, okay, it started off a gun belt. What happened? Anyways, yeah, the armor's just real chill. You got like jeans on, you got like a nice jacket. That's a bit extra, the jacket, but still. Yes, there are new decals. Decals that are, you know, good, but they're kind of weird. I appreciate them being a little bit more specific. Like, for instance, the Trev's touchdown, whatever it's called, attack power from machete gets increased by 20%, yes, and an extra 30% increase if you taunt. And it says equipping the machete to perform the taunt. So if you have the machete equipped, you can taunt and it'll do this special taunt, which just looks like you're like kind of jerking it, except not really, because it's a little bit outwards. It's like you're jerking a person right beside it. Not ideal. Anyways, point being, increase your damage, and that's really cool. If you're about to go into an encounter, charge up, jerk, charge it up. Anyways, and then you go and attack. It makes sense, and it's kind of neat. But, again, it does have some benefits if it says no duplicates, and there's only like, yeah. Are they only selling these? Because then that might be worth it. But I think it's still a whole pool of, I don't know. But what I do know is you guys know how decals work. They have cool effects. Some of them are more better than others. Depends entirely on what weapons you use and your playstyle. And yeah, so none of these really jump out to me besides I think there was one that like decreased the durability. Yeah, this one. Attack power increase for katanas. That's awesome. Also, a 30% chance that the durability will not be taken away with a normal attack. I love perks like that. I would love to see a decal manufacturer offspring that is just that. I don't need the 200% damage. I'll just take the 30 chance, or just lowers the durability tick when you use weapons. And I'd love it even more if it lowered the durability negative to using your rage move. Cool. Also, something of note, slightly reduces reload speed. There is another decal that massively increases your reload speed, so I can't even imagine if these things are coupled together or if they'll just conflict. Not a clue. Next. During this event, Trev's imposter will appear in the Tower of Barbs. Oh, okay, so it's just like a hater, I imagine. Oh, that's how they're laying out the armor. Okay, so Trev's imposter, I spit my lip, will have a chance of dropping Trev's series equipment. Trev's sunglasses, Trev's jacket, and Trev's pants. Huh. Okay, so it's a charger. Okay, So for those guys who do not know chargers, there's some ways to mid-max and farm that specific armor type, and we probably will do a video of that. Anyways, yes. So the charger, kill it, except it doesn't drop the weapon. That's kind of behind a bit of a paywall. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Also, take advantage of the new quest added, and collect the R&D materials for Trev series equipment, available for a time-limited thing. Got it. So new quests, and you have to kill the charger to get the armor. Actually, I like that. In fact, I fucking love that, because the whole death bag shit is broken. Like, again, you guys know my struggle about me trying to get the goddamn shuriken and nothing. Not a thing, guys. Also, the coffee mug, can you guys even really see it? It's all fucked. Anyways, oh, that's really wicked. Wait, what? Trev's Imposter 1, Trev's Imposter 1. What's Trev's Imposter 2? Are they just like better versions? So the higher you're up, the more... Don't know, but neat. I think that's how it works. Yeah, because red metal would make sense that it dropped from a red tier hater. Where does he spawn at? Okay, so yeah, that's less great. They have not said where he spawns. That's the problem. It looks like he spawns everywhere. Which, I mean, yeah, maybe you could go to a special floor range, because most haters don't spawn higher. I don't know about that. That's difficult. Anyways, this is the armor. I love the pants. The chest piece is a bit extra. Also, the weird tiger print in the back, again, a bit extra for me. Also, it doesn't change from my understanding. It stays the same. Although I do like the glasses. So the pants and the glasses are where I'm at. If it was just the like t-shirt with whatever it is on it, great. The jacket, you look like a vampire. Okay? You look like it's too much. Too much. Same problem that most armors have in Let It Die. Although I do like some of the armors that go a little bit beyond. But anyways, moving on. BGM tracks from... Oh, okay, cool. So No More Heroes tracks, and that's what that means, will be available in the arcade. So if you want to switch around and listen to No More Heroes songs, we can. Wicked! Okay, so that's some backstory on the story of what the hell No More Heroes is. About No More Heroes, okay. So it's basically a story about a guy trying to kill all these assassins so that he can advance or get to the top of the assassination society association. Got it. Got it. Anyways, so some good notes in there. Again, the armor to charger. I've been wanting a charger again for such a long time because it's such a fun little tiny event that everyone has the opportunity to participate in, unless they crank it all the way to the top, which in this instance they haven't. He spawns seems like anywhere. But that also makes it a little bit more tricky to farm. Easier just to happen upon, but harder to farm. But then again, the weapon costs a certain amount of death medals. If it's a below 10 or like 7 death medals, then sure. That's something that's reasonable for someone to attain. Especially with them having they did a bunch of streams, and I imagine everyone's mailbox is just filled with death medals because, yeah, if you were in that stream, you were benefiting from all those things. Or not, you don't have to be in the stream, they're just giving it to you if you retweet a message or something. Yes. Anyways, you probably got it. Anyways, this is the second thing that they did, and I'm not sure if they're gonna cover everything that they have here, but they did a stream in which they did a lot of that, covering the roadmap for like 3 months ahead. And some of that is like what I mentioned about them increasing the tower's height past 200, but again, we'll talk about that. We'll just wait. Let's just wait, because I got a little thing and I'm not sure about that. Anyway, Let It Die celebrates its 2nd anniversary on the 12th. For this occasion, we've prepared a special 2nd anniversary event, so we would like to thank the players for their continued support. No More Heroes update happening, nice. Also, yeah, this is what I was talking about, Black Friday sale. So yeah, death medals for like $9 on PS4, not on Sony, or not on Steam. Steam. For $10 you can get stuff. I'm not gonna do that and talk about it. If you want it, you want it. Don't worry if you accidentally die in the Tower of Barbs. For a limited time only, limited time, not a concurrent thing, you get 1 free continue per day to keep climbing. Your death count resets every day at 2 PST. I thought they said in the stream that this was like 3 times. Like you could die 3 times and come back. I thought it was something stupid like that. Some crazy. Maybe I got misinformation. But I thought you could die a lot, not just once. Because that's just them bringing it back a little thing. Maybe that's just enough for them, I guess. I don't know. Enjoy the special second year login bonuses for a limited time. These items will be replaced with normal login bonuses during the event period. Oh, if I get all of them, I guess. Anyways, if you made it to 41 and above, which I'm not, you get Snakewood, Mahogany, and Express Pass, all this other stuff. I may need to just try to run up like 2 floors and then come back down. Ooh, this is actually something pretty neat, maybe. Second anniversary equipment present. Players who log in during the event period will receive a blueprint for the new Ultra 3D glasses. This equipment will raise fighters' dex. Okay, so here's the thing. Last time they had this special like present thing. I believe that you could only level them up to a certain point, and they were kind of bad. Like, they weren't like on the same level as other armor's resistance, which makes sense to a certain extent, if it not being like super resistant. But yeah, I still wish you could like bring this thing up like really, really high, because I believe it was capped at 4, grade 4, not grade 6 or something, where you could actually use it as a thing. Like if I want to make this silly thing a part of my kit, let me do it, kind of thing. This is cool, although I do like the No More Heroes sunglasses, but who knows if I'll get them to drop, because things are just evil like that. But hey, also a special calendar filled with concept art and other rare visuals will be available to download. Okay. I may actually use that for thumbnails, so I will actually take that. I'll probably go click that. Anyway, PC wallpaper. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, can we actually... This looks like the full uploaded file. Maybe we'll just enhance this. But anyways, thinking about thumbnails. Yes, amazing looking stuff. I love the Forceman one specifically. It looks so, so cool. It's weird that they're like fighting each other, the Forcemen. It makes sense. They're kind of the dawns of their own tower region. Anyways, we got Jackals. And then we got this person, which apparently was vice versa last time. Like it was this Moki or whatever her name is, Mocha, is like sitting here. And then he had Death in her right hand, but they reversed it. I kind of prefer the other one, but anyways, moving on. But yes, I don't think they didn't do as much. It seems like in the stream they covered a lot more things, and it sucks because I can't just pull from it like immediately, like I didn't memorize the whole stream, you know. But it seems like one of the things that they mentioned in the stream that like really stuck with me was that I think it was like 37 people or something like that had made it past 20 or 200, sorry, floor 200. In Stairway to Heaven, and that's how people found out that it was not infinite. So that was a misconception there. They never really clarified it, but apparently, yeah, it's everyone kind of knew that. I thought I kind of was like, okay, there's probably like memory something that's limiting them with that. Sure. So it is limited. It's capped at 200. Now, in the stream, they said that they were going to be adding more floors, and again, they said that only like 37 people were able to do that. Now, this is pretty cool. There was a person that got to past 200, I think it was 17 times. Of the 30, one person did it 17 times. And that's impressive in itself, but apparently they're gonna reward him by like, I don't know, they said that they were gonna try to figure out who he was and try to put him in the game somehow, or not put him in the game, I don't know, I'm not sure about that. They may just be like, here's death medals, or they may be like, one thing that I think would be really cool if they just did something super simple, like chisel his name in like the bathroom on like a tile or something. You know, I think that'd be really wicked, just in like everyone's waiting room, just to kind of be like, this dude's a fucking legend. Let's just do something. But maybe that's too much. Maybe there's legal things there. I don't know. But I love that aspect. Essentially, they said that this dude did it 17 times. We'd love to get into contact with him and figure out what we should do. If he wants to do anything. I don't know what that is. My speculation would be that I think it'd be really cool if they just put his name somewhere in the game, so you're kind of in the game weirdly enough. Anyways, and then they said that they were going to add more floors. And that's kind of where I was like, wow. Wow. That is like, that may just be Grasshopper. That may just be Gohong. Yeah, maybe there's the mentality of it. Because that's raw numbers. Like 37 people have made it past 200 or something like that. Let's be generous. Let's say maybe 10,000 people made it past 200. This is not the case, but even still, for them to be like, okay, and now we're making like more floors because of that, it's like, dude, like what? Like, what about the other people? Like, clearly the vast majority of people. What about them? Instead of making content for the 30 people, and to be fair, I'm sure it's not as strenuous as I'm leading it on to be. I'm pretty sure a lot of the upper floors Stairway to Heaven is not like insanely different, you know. It's like they're like, oh, let's just move this here, this here, boom, boom, boom. I'm sure they're not like from the ground up building new floors, so I don't think they're like investing super hard into it. But even still, for like, I could see if like maybe even quarter of the player base made it to that height, then you want to advance it, sure. But just to me, it seems crazy that they're like, that's where they're advancing thing. But again, that's not to take away from that dude's amazing accomplishment climbing to 217 times or however much it was. That's wicked. My only thing is that I'm like, again, we're kind of getting into that weird place where like in Let It Die, it seems like they always try to go with the super endgame player, which I'm fine with. I do think that, like, you know, I don't want to have a Destiny happen to this game, a Destiny 2 happen to this game, where they just basically made it so super casual, anyone who kind of just barely fucked with the game could get in and do something, and there was no depth to it. It was kind of like really wide net, but anyone who really liked to play just kind of got discouraged or not taken care of. I don't want it to be like that at all, but I do think there's a happy balance, and I don't think for a long time in Let It Die has it really been met in that way. Again, having advanced like Forcemen and having all these things which are like super hardcore, prepare like fucking crazy in order to participate in them. Yeah, and again, they started off in a really cool place where they introduced chargers, which anyone could really get to. As long as you climbed somewhat through the tower, you could mess with these chargers, level up this cool armor, feel like you're kind of growing with the community, feeling like you're constantly being fed, being taken care of by the people who make the game, Grasshopper manufacturer. But as it went on, they've kept just increasing the window for people who if you want to be a part of the community, almost, it seems, you really fucking gotta be part of the 1% that actually can get that far. And again, it's not even about getting that far. Like, that's also another thing. It's not about skill, necessarily. And a lot of it's not about skill. Like, again, for me, I really want to go play, fight, Black Thunder. But I can't right now because I missed Wednesday. I was doing something, I couldn't get to it, and then boom, it's gone. And now I'm having to wait until Sunday. And I'm like, God damn. And it's like, well, what if someone do just super hardcore and he just calls in from work sick to get, that's not a thing you want to promote, you know? So yeah, just a one-off comment basically about me being like, I'm not sure about that, about the whole notion of them advancing more floors for that 30 people, what is it, 7, I don't know, I think it was 32 or 37 people who made it in total, to floor 200, and yeah. And then they said that they were gonna make more floors, and I was like, shit, okay, I mean, do what you're gonna do, and I'm happy that you're continuing to support the game. It's just weird that you're supporting it for the people that don't seem to be in the majority. But who knows? Maybe they are in the majority. Maybe that's exactly what people love who are in this game. Are like, yes, whenever I get there, there's content. I just still have to go through pain to get there a little bit. As of other stuff that they mentioned, I don't know. I think we're still up for, like, when this TDM season's done, we're probably still gonna get some more, you know, seasonal rewards. I don't think that's changing. I do wish they would come out and kind of say, like, how long, like, okay guys, you did it. There's enough people playing Let It Die where we are going to keep supporting it and adding content to it. I would really love to know where they're at on that. Like, if they're like, okay, you know, revenue slowed down, we're only gonna be able to support this game for like another year, maybe even a couple months. You know, maybe this is the last big boom. Who knows? I would like to know where the game stands in that. Like, are we in a good place? Are we gonna keep getting content regularly? Yeah. And I feel like the one thing that Let It Die is lacking in is like weird, like, back infrastructure kind of things. So like they did a lot of that with Fun Shot and like adding weapons +5. Sure, again, a little bit more niche to the people who are really ahead. Like, it's super end game. But I think like a lot of us, I would really think it'd be wicked to get like a character preset change. You know, like a special character that, I don't know, maybe the fucking vending machine sells like A-grade husks, and they have like one is just like a different type of preset that we're not used to. Maybe one is like Balrog and it has like a scar across his face. Something, you know, I think that'd be wicked. Just little things like that where we're like, I want more husk presets. That's it. And that would go a long way, I feel. Maybe they're incredibly hard to design for. Even if you just modified the pre-existing ones, I think that would be wicked. Again, like clawing up, adding scars to the body, a tattoo on the arm, something. And I'm not saying that, again, I would like want there to be husks that you literally pick up and you use, not like character customization, because I feel like that just doesn't really have a place within the story of us just basically picking up bodies and saying, all right, sleeve, you're gonna fight for me and do all these other things. Yeah, that sounded gross. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I don't think there's anything past that. Let's see. Scroll all the way down. I mean, all in all, not a bad update. The main thing that I'm after is the charger. The charger seems like that'll be a bit of fun. But yeah, let me know. What do you guys think about this? Maybe I'm not seeing it from a certain perspective. Maybe people want that exact thing that I'm like, maybe not that. Maybe people do want it, and I'm just crazy. Could absolutely be the case. I have no idea. But what I do know is that I appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Logan or Frost or Grin. By the way, this will be getting to you as soon as possible because it's just like an update. There'll be a few videos following after it. They'll probably let it die. And then we'll probably get into the new stuff after like 1 or 2 videos that come out of us doing things. Yes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye.